entering into NAMM now, 10 o'clock on the dot, and there's a whole free-flowing group of rockers that are looking for gear. Hey, Lisa J checking in, 108 Rockstar Guitars. We're at the James Trussard guitar shop, and I love these guitars. They're so cool. I've never photographed one yet. All of the coolest players are getting down on James Trussard these days. James Hetfield and Luther Dickinson, and this is the Tom Morello model. I didn't get to photograph when I photographed his guitars, but maybe I'll get to do that. Luther Dickinson is playing James Trussard, so I need a James Trussard 2, 3, 4 of those in my next volume. So hopefully one of these guys will come through for me for 108. Rock on with James. So here we are at the Hal Leonard booth with the infamous Rick Fury from Hal Leonard, who sells my book in the state of Nevada. He's a sales rep there for Hal Leonard. And here's my book, I'm so proud, is gracing the shelves in the Hal Leonard book with Star Guitars, 101 Guitars That Rock the World. That's the book that preceded mine. And we both have the same publisher, and it's here with Fender, Custom Shop Guitar, and so many great books by Hal Leonard, and thank you guys so very much.
We're just thrilled to have this book. It's such fantastic quality, and I'm happy to tell you it's selling worldwide. I handle both international accounts and 10 states in the U.S., and it's the highest quality book on rock star guitars. I have no idea how she had the connections to get to all these fine pieces, pictures that you won't find anywhere else. So we're very happy to represent Rockstar Guitars. If you don't have it, you should get it, all right? Thanks very much.
He just said it all. Thank you, man. Hal Leonard rocks. So here we are at the home of Jim Marshall. I always love this booth. It's so beautiful to always see a tall stack of Marshall amps. And this whole weekend we've had happy hour at the 108 booth, and of course we had our Marshall amp fully stacked with cold Coors, and we had beer cozies with Phil Collins' Dread guitar on the front of it. So if you missed coming by our booth for happy hour this year, come on next year and hang out with us, Jim Marshall, and a stack of cold beers.
Gibson acoustic guitar line is just, it's doing so well, we're really not even changing it for 2015. Making a few improvements on playability and electronics, but the lineup itself is going to stay where it was last year. But if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yep. You got the Bob Dylan signature model once again.
We're doing 175 signed runs, and I sold them all in less than 2 days.
Sold 175.
At street price, $10,000 a piece, and they're sold out. Bam, gone. We're going to be making the Players Edition, which is unsigned, a little bit more. The street's price is about $6,000 on that.
Okay.
So, but that's going to be a continuing run as long as Bob would like us to do it.
Beautiful.
And so it's fun.
Beautiful.
But
and that just came out last year, right? It was
yes,
last year's
just
NAMM.
a couple months ago. Well, we had the signed Bob's #1 at the show last year, but it was only released a couple months ago.
Yeah, you were guarding that guitar last year.
Yes, I was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this is a kind of a vintage variation made to look like an old hummingbird. It's not just gorgeous. We use a thermally cure the top, so it has a lot of even the cellular structure of an old piece of wood, so it sounds old, looks old. This is all hand painted. This pickguard was actually created in the original mold from the Kalamazoo factory. Way back in the day, we found some of the old tooling and such.
Oh, cool.
And so, so we're able to recreate.
It feels like it's got
some.
what's on the top? Oh, it says, on the truss rod cover, it says hummingbird. Yeah. And what's the tag on this one?
We're not sure yet. This is new for 2015. It will be released in April, so pricing is to be determined.
Will you save one for me?
Okay.
I want one of those. I'm here with my buddy Don Raffato from Gibson Acoustic in Montana. He's invited me a zillion times to come to the factory. I have not done that yet. It's on my list of things to do.
And go fishing.
And go fishing. We're going to go fishing. He's got B.B. King's guitar that I photographed hanging in his home.
I do. It's
and I just love him so much, and thank you for all your support over the years. This guy has supported me from day one of this project of 108 Rockstar Guitars, and we couldn't have done that book without Gibson.
No.
From so many years of Gibson, all these incredible players, and Les Paul, who 10% of my book proceeds benefits the Les Paul Foundation. Just really my thank you back to Les Paul and to the Gibson Corporation. So, man, rock your Gibson. So here we are, 108 Rockstar Guitar booth at NAMM 2015. We got it tricked out with authentic Chloe Chirillo skull painted scarves, and her husband's Robert Chirillo, who plays bass, and he's been over here at the Warwick booth we're right across from, and just cool vibrations. We got pillows that have Ronnie Wood's Gibson L5 on it, and Ace Frehley's UFO light guitar, which is also right here in the 108 Rockstar Guitar booth. These used to hang at Mr. Music Head Gallery, and these are images that are in the book, and these are all available for sale now, so you can buy the guitar as art for your home. This is the book that we have. This is the hardcover edition that came out last year, and then Hal Leonard came out with the softcover edition this year, which we'll get around to. We're selling little prints. There's 108 of these in the booth, one that represents each guitarist in the book. And of course we have our custom 108 Rockstar guitar picks. And we're rocking here at NAMM. We're loving it. We of course have our signature director's chairs. So we've had a couple of rock stars sit in these this weekend. A few interviews going down in the booth. We've got the softcover edition of the book. Steve Miller's Gretsch is here, and it's also hanging right here. Check out this guitar made by Vinny Ricotta. He makes guitars for James J.Y. Young of Styx. I got to know him because he photographed the service caster that you can see in the book of J.Y.'s guitar. This guitar, when he sent me this guitar, he handcrafted this one just for me. It's my very first signature guitar. It's got my name on the headstock and everything. And he's got all the elements of the book cover hand carved into this guitar. And of course my photographing guitars all started with photographing a mandolin, and he even got that detail. There's my daddy's mandolin that I traded photography for, guitar photography, to get that mandolin for my dad. So we've had a rockin' good time here all weekend at NAMM. Come and see us next year at 108 Rockstar Guitars. We love you. Rock on, man.